Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm going to be taking you along with me for an extreme deep clean. Plus I do have a small midweek grocery haul I'm going to share. We've also got tons of laundry to do. So if you're ready for all of this cleaning motivation, please hit the like button and let's do this together. As promised, we are starting things off here in the laundry room. My son's laundry basket was getting full and he was running out of clean clothes, so it was time. I am going to get these in the washer because it is never good to be scrambling in the mornings for clean clothes. It is just one of those things that stresses me out, and it is just not a good feeling or a good way to start off the day. Putting the stuff in the dryer that I don't care if they shrink, and they are still wearable if they do shrink. All of these, on the other hand, I cannot afford for them to shrink, so I am going to be hang drying them. I have shrunk a couple of items on accident, and then my son only got to wear them a couple times, so buying those were just a waste, and I'm not trying to waste any clothes over here. I feel like it's not only when they're babies, when they need a change of clothes throughout the day, 2 or 3 times. I feel like this can carry on until they are big kids. So this past weekend, I rolled out of bed and went grocery shopping. Most of the time I try to eat breakfast first, drink my coffee, then go, but something in me just wanted to get it over with. Even though the store I've been going to has been super pleasant, something in me just wanted to get it done. For that week, we were doing a pasta meal prep for dinner. It consisted of bow tie pasta, ground sausage. I think I bought some ground beef too to mix with it. With that, a bag of frozen broccoli to stir in with it with heavy whipping cream and tomato paste. And yes, here is our haul coat closet that flexes as a toy and a storage closet. I feel like it is always such a mess. I have a basket in here filled with Nerf guns, and it is not the prettiest sight to see when my little one has been digging trying to find the toy that he wants. He has been doing really good with helping me keep the living room toys in order, but I do need him to get on this in here. So it was a Sunday when I went grocery shopping, and I think here lately Mike has been getting us donuts every weekend. I know it's not the healthiest thing, but it's just a nice, cute little surprise. and I didn't want to disappoint the kids. So after I was done grocery shopping, I surprised them when I got back home with some donuts and donut holes. And there was a Starbucks next to that donut shop, so I figured I'd treat myself too. In my last video, I mentioned how I am just Starbucksed out. I think I went one more time after this, and oh my God, I am done. I had about $30 in gift cards that was given to me from work and then from Mike for Mother's Day and my birthday. It just all added up, and I've just been gift card happy. And I have the Starbucks app on my phone, so I've been scan happy with that. But this last time I went, not this time with the donut shop, it's just kind of been my thing to stop at Starbucks about twice a week since I've got all these gift cards. So this last time, I really didn't even want it, but I wanted to get it because I could. And that right there should have stopped me from going because the drink was not as good as it had been in these past times I've gone. And then to top it off, they double charged me on accident. Well, they charged me for the wrong drink first. It was someone else's order and then my drink. So that was supposed to be my last drink. I had just wanted to use up my gift cards, but now it's not because now there's a credit on my app for like $6. So now I need to use that, but no worries because I am very intent on saving it for a rainy day because like I said, I'm just Starbucksed out. Those drinks, I mean, they really don't do it for me. I know it's coffee, but they don't really give me energy. If anything, it's the opposite. It kind of makes me not crash and not groggy, but just kind of like slow. I don't know. So really, I just like to get those drinks just to have them as a nice sweet treat. So for the last load for today, per usual, my clothes. And then I'm going to give the washer a rest. I mean, it can probably go all day, but sometimes I feel like it needs a break. Not sure if this does anything, but I like to give it a break. Even between loads, I let it sit open for at least 10 minutes or more. Then I'll start the next load. And then that gives stuff in the dryer a little head start too. That way the washer isn't stopping before the dryer. Next, we are moving on to the bathroom to give it a good deep clean. This is our main bathroom that guests would use when they come over and the bathroom that my oldest uses. And lately I've been throwing this on his plate, but sometimes it still needs a mom's touch. So that's what we are doing today. He is still at that stage where he hasn't learned to take initiative. So we are working on that. It's a work in progress. So the only thing with pushing this bathroom clean onto him is that I always have to be in here inspecting things. And if I see something that needs to be cleaned, I just holler and tell him that it needs to be done. And it gets done. But like I said, sometimes things just need a mother's touch. And then with me telling him to clean, I always have to remember to go in after he's done and see how well he cleaned it, just to make sure he's doing it right and to instill good cleaning habits. Because, of course, if you're doing something wrong, you're not going to know unless someone tells you. So we got to do that. And I just got everything off of the shelves here so I can dust first with a dry microfiber cloth. And then I'm going to go in with some Clorox spray to get it smelling good in here and all wiped down. That Febreze bottle was empty, so I had to toss it. And yep, I kept those sneezes in here. Sorry. These Febreze small spaces still had some product left in them, so I'm going to leave them up for probably another week. I love these things. I think I like them better than plug-ins, but they are indeed for small spaces like this and even the toilet room in our restroom, because I have tried using them in the living room on our end tables, but the scent was just not strong enough and it wasn't coming out. So something about it makes it literally for small spaces, which is fine. So now I'm going to get everything out of the way here so I can dust the toilet first before spraying any cleaners on it. For this, I'm going to use Odoban. It is a disinfectant. I mean, so is the Clorox, right? I guess I just felt like using Odoban on this today. Those Febreze small spaces have been $2 off at the grocery store I go to, so I've been stocking up each week. I've just been buying 1 2-pack. The first one I got was the whipped warm sugar and shea butter, and then this last time I went, I got the mango splash. I didn't think I would like it, but it actually smelled really good, and the mango wasn't overpowering like I thought it would be. There was a peach one there too, and since the mango wasn't so bad, I thought maybe the peach would be the same, but nope. That one, the peach was very strong, so I had to pass on that. Every time I go to the grocery store, I like to see what deals they have on cleaning stuff and smell good stuff. Now that I have dusted the toilet for the most part, oh my God, that bottom part of the toilet is my least favorite thing to clean because of all the crevices on both sides. I feel like there is still dust in there even after I have dusted, and then I spray the wet cleaner and it all just gets wiped around. But anywho, I thought I would dust and sweep and then get the inside of the toilet cleaned with some Ajax. I like to use Ajax, Comet, or the Lysol gel for this. I have been slowly debating whether or not to get the Clorox toilet wand. The only thing about that is having to keep up with buying the refills. I am so scared that I won't, and then the wand will just sit there. I tell you what, though, it looks sturdy and it looks like it'll last. The reason I'm looking at other options is because the nice black ones I got for this restroom and my restroom from Ross are falling apart. I liked this toilet brush because it came with the nice holder and just overall it looked really nice and presentable, but the handle has fallen off and I can't get it screwed back on. And same with the one in my restroom. So I need to figure out what I want to do because these ones are not cutting it anymore. And it's so weird and so funny. They both started falling apart literally on the same day. I remember because I thought about it and I was like, this is so weird. I bought them at the same time. They're falling apart at the same time. It was just weird timing. Okay, so this thing, the toothbrush holder, I am going to fill it up with hot water and some Dawn dish soap and let it sit. I think I let it sit for maybe 10 or 20 minutes. And then when it was done, I dumped it out and I scraped it with a paper towel and a chopstick. I wrapped the paper towel around the chopstick and then kind of went in and scraped off all that gunk, and it works. You will see later. Unfortunately, I didn't film it because this happened in the kitchen because honestly, I wasn't sure how I was going to going to get all the gunk out. I hadn't done this in a while, so I knew that it was stuck on, and I was worried if whether or not all that gunk was going to come off, but it did, and I was so glad. There is still some white stuff on the top of the drain. I'm not sure how or why it won't come off. I guess I could have tried CLR, but that thought didn't cross my mind. Maybe I'll try next time because it is like this on our other bathroom sinks as well. I thought that there was nothing you can do about it, but now I do want to try CLR and see if that'll take it off. Okay, I do not take the toilet seat off every time I clean the toilet. I like to do this every now and then, especially since I know how to do it without breaking anything. I can't remember the last time I did this, so I knew and figured it was time, so I figured I would just do it today. I almost forgot how to do it. That's how long it's been. I thought I could do it with just my hands, but I did need to get a screwdriver to unscrew it just a little bit, and then I was able to use my hands to twist the parts off and then get this seat off. And with that, the screws and other twisty parts were dirty as well, so I'm going to go ahead and soak those in hot water, vinegar, and Dawn dish soap. I know everything looks so gross, and I will say I tried to clean off what seems like some dried up goop or something, but it will not come off. It is not any bodily fluids. I know, so gross, but I can't help if it won't come off. I think I need to get a scraper and scrape it off, but not today. I was just in the zone. I wanted to get done what was in my mind I needed to get done. Didn't really have time for any extra stuff. So for the most part, we are going to get the rest of these items cleaned, and now you see why you should remove your toilet seat every so often, because you never know what could be lurking under there. So is anyone else's summer getting rained out? I tell you what, I'm glad I started the pool trips and we have made it out to the water park once so far. It's kind of hard because that place stays packed. It closes at 6, so one day we went at 5 and we were able to go for an hour, and that is enough just to splash around and swim for a little bit, then get home in time for showers and dinner. So we have done that, and we've gone to the pool a number of times already, but I am glad because we have been getting rain for the past 4 days, and today specifically was really bad. It is flooding so bad in the area about 15 minutes away from us. The only reason I can say that is because I had a dermatologist appointment today in that area, and I attempted to go, and oh my God, I don't know why I did. It was so scary out there. I drove through some water that I didn't know was so high because on top of that, it was raining so bad that I couldn't even see. And of course, it was dark, even though it was 10:30 a.m. I was able to get out and turn around and make my way back home. I had to call and reschedule, but it was just really scary because I guess a meteorologist's jobs are hard because sometimes their forecast can be spot on and sometimes they're just way off. I'm sorry. I know it's hard because there have been multiple times they were saying it was going to just torrential downpour and then it ends up being sunny and dry. So I guess today I learned to not really do that anymore. I guess I just really need to pay attention more, especially with it being hurricane season. Now back to laundry for this last load. Here I put all of my laundry that I don't mind drying in the dryer, and the stuff I don't want to shrink I am hanging to air dry. But a lot of these items will dry really fast within the next day or two. And then here is that toothbrush holder looking nice and clean. I am so glad I was able to get that gunk out. It was not looking pretty. And now I'm going to go ahead and dry off these pieces that screw on the toilet seat. They have soaked for a while now and are in a lot better shape than they were. So I'm going to get those dried and then get this toilet seat screwed back on. So back to the rain. Like I said, today has been the worst day so far. It had been raining for a few days now, but like I said, today was the worst. After it rained a couple days ago, my little one wanted to go look for puddles, but it had been sunny, so the sun dried up any water and there were not any puddles. But today I think we will be able to find some, so I'm going to have his rain boots ready for when he gets home. Now I am just gonna Swiffer in here. I try to do my best to keep the mop that I use for other areas in the house separate from the one I use for the bathrooms. In the past, I have not done good with that, but I want to try to start because honestly, it does make sense. You saw how bad under the toilet seat was, so keeping these mops separate makes total sense and definitely something I want to try to keep up with. And I feel like the Swiffer is perfect for this since you literally just put the cleaning pad on and just toss it when you're done Swiffering. Please tell me I'm not the only one who reuses their plastic grocery bags as trash bags for their small trash cans. I try to keep the bags that did not have any meat or produce in them, and I like to reuse them as trash bags. I just don't see the sense in buying bags that you're just going to use for trash and throw away, unless it's for the kitchen, of course, because those are bigger bags that are needed. And I mean, maybe I'll change my mind one day, but for now, these will do for my bathrooms. I hope you have been enjoying all of the clean aftershots of the bathroom. It is always so satisfying to see. So until next time, because now we will go back to the routine of me pushing it onto my oldest to keep it clean and just actively cleaning it until once again it will need a mom's touch. So probably in a few weeks. But yeah, you see the toilet brush holder there on the floor. There is supposed to be a handle there, but that is the one that broke off and will not screw back on, as well as the one in my restroom. So we shall see what I end up doing about that. And now we will be moving into this small midweek grocery haul. Some weeks it is just impossible to get everything needed in one trip. I feel like there is always something I forget, but then also something we weren't out of when I went grocery shopping. But then now here we are 2 days later and we are out. So I had to make a store run, so I will share what I got here in a little bit.
Born to get away. Hear that two-tone humming, headed out to the highway. I should have seen it coming through the years left in the dust. That after all the lessons learned, it would end the both of us. There's a first for everything, like a hand holding mine.
All right, so here is the haul we got. We've got some Go-Go Squeeze applesauce pouches, real cute with the Toy Story 5. And then these mini Haagen-Dazs bars. I love these so much. They've been on sale 2 for $8. There are 6 in each box. I got the plain vanilla just in case my little one wouldn't like the other ones. These pack of Pringles. This one had a coupon too, $1 off. I love these mini Nestle Toll House cookies. Some breakfast sausage links, and then this guacamole. Oh my God, it goes good with some nacho cheese Doritos when you're feeling unhealthy.
Out that window on the bus to six.
Some Yakult, those are always good to have. And then of course, 2 half-gallons of milk, some more coffee creamer. That one is my favorite. Some Chex Mix, frozen broccoli.
Our separate ways.
And some candy. I'm going to put together a little candy bouquet for my son. This was for the end of the school year. I know we're way behind with content. Some cinnamon raisin bread, and of course some more bananas. And then I know you saw some eggs down there. So yeah, that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and put all of this up. And I just want to mention that those Go-Go Squeeze pouches, I'm usually not one to buy brand name snacks. I usually buy the generic brand because it literally is the same thing, just a different brand. But these are super easy for my little one to open. And so I can put them in his lunches and I can be confident that he'll be able to just open them by himself. Because I will admit those generic ones, they do have the circle twisty top and they are a lot harder for him to open. So that is the main reason why I just splurged and get these, because these are easier for him to open.
Like her hand holding mine. Now I'm left here with the pain from her I love you goodbye. And though it hurts to watch my baby girl become the woman she would be, the thing that I forgot would set her free. I taught her how to leave.
Once again, I am loving the new fridge layout. I moved the middle shelf down, I think 1 notch, and it has been working so good. But then I think another thing is that change is good. It's not the same way that we've had it for years, so I'm just loving it. And then I'm not sure if you saw the little sloth stuffy that I showed the camera very briefly, but I put that with the small candy bouquet for my son's last day of school as well. It has a little graduation cap on. It's so cute and just something that he can hold on to for memories. And they had let parents take their kids out early, so we did that. And then I took him to lunch. He wanted some Raisin Canes, so that's what we did.
18 in the summer, man, it feels like yesterday. When she was looking out that window on the bus to second grade. The first step she'd ever take, the first cut from a heartbreak. Been through it all, but now it's time to go our separate ways.
All of these clothes are dry, so I'm just gonna get these put away. I feel like I just did all this laundry, and today that I'm doing this voiceover, I need to do all this again. So crazy, but what can you do? I mean, at least I'm not having to do the pool laundry since the weather has been super rainy. We haven't been able to go, but when we were going, the routine was go, get home, shower, eat, and throw all the towels and swimsuits in the washer. So I guess I'm getting a break from that because we were going almost every other day. But yeah, I guess I'm getting a break with all this rain. But now it's the mixture of summertime plus rainy days. So now we are really having to figure out indoor activities. There is already another fort built in the living room, but this time with our gray sheets. The way Mike set this one up is pretty cool though. So if y'all remember that last one in the dining room, he had used the white sheets and that one was up for about a month. So we'll see how long this one stays up. Thank you for joining me on this extreme deep clean with me. I hope this video gave you some motivation and helped in some way. And I hope you have a great day, night, week, weekend, or whenever you're watching this. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I will see you next time.